Nailed it. Working out some things with the new board.
Professional right there.
What is hilarious is I literally have to just give me
And
the
you
finger.
got it right every time.
Well, it's close.
Thanks for joining us backstage with the Simple Church podcast. We got folks trickling in on Facebook Live, 3:30 every Monday. And if you're listening to the audio version later on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. If you're live, you can ask questions, comment in there. Like Tina already letting us know she's sitting on the patio watching the storm.
I mean, it is raining.
Trickling
son.
in like
I was in here
hearing
setting
it.
up, and all of a sudden I heard dot, dot.
It was really weird. I was coming up Benton Road right there, and you could see the start of it. It was totally sunny and dry, and it was like a sheet of rain. Cool.
Absolutely. Thanks for joining us. Justin, welcome back. You're out last
glad to be
week.
back.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, were you going to, or did y'all do it without me?
We did a short one. We just did a Boom on the Boardwalk recap on Tuesday.
How'd
Did a
that
little.
go for y'all?
It was good. Recapping it. Jordan talked a little soccer. He was here for that week, and now he's gone again.
Oh, yeah.
But he's doing something cool. You got the shirt today, repping.
Well, I was repping, but they disappointed us all.
Yeah.
You know, but
Yeah,
it's
it was
okay.
tough.
Little
That's right.
soccer was fun for a while it lasted.
But Jordan's company is doing a watch party at FC Dallas, the soccer club in Frisco.
Uh-huh.
And they're going to do it live. Men in Blazers podcast tomorrow. So if you want to look for Jordan back there,
That's cool.
set up all the LED board.
Now, what is Men in Blazers?
It's two guys that talk soccer. It's like ESPN podcast
I
and a like live stream. It's one of the most popular.
When is the
soccer.
final?
Saturday, Sunday?
And when is there a semi in Dallas?
Yeah, it's semis first. They
Right.
don't play on the same weekend, do
Is it another weekend? We'll find out. It's
don't
towards the
know.
end of the
It
World
don't
Cup.
really
Top
matter.
4,
Not a whole lot of people into that anymore now that we're out. I mean,
they?
USA.
Keep talking. I'll pull it.
We got it right here. France and Spain is tomorrow. England, Argentina is Wednesday. And then
Okay.
the final is Sunday.
That's what it was.
There
I
you
thought
go.
the semis were. Okay.
Yeah, Ian was supposed to work on the New York finals, but he kind of turned that one down. As I talked about in the message, he only at the 11 o'clock hour it hit me. He created his own margin. He created his own I'm gonna rest
the
a little
choice.
bit. Well, he wasn't feeling good. He's been working so many hours, man.
That
Did you
World
talk
Cup,
about
that's a
that
lot of work.
scissor lift in the service area, or is that just to me sideways, where he
I
was
think
sitting
it
up on
was-
that lift?
Yeah, I think I was side.
Okay.
I mean, I can send you the picture, but I don't know if I can or not. It may not be legal.
Oh, I don't know, but just a little bit about what he was doing. Like that was
he
crazy.
works on a TV show coming out this fall called Cupertino on Paramount and CBS. But Ian's moved up to Grip, so he's on this. They have to do these large lifts, and they pretend they can alter the weather or the
lighting outside,
outside by falsely creating whatever, which is really weird. So that's on his end. But they have to do it on this big lift, and somebody has to stay in the bucket for like 16 hours. So you have to go to the bathroom in the bucket. You have to eat in the bucket.
Is it just too hard to go up and down?
Yeah, because once it's set,
You can't readjust it
Yeah,
and
you're readjusting.
yeah.
So it's kind of like, and the reason they stay up there is just in case they have to adjust it. It's quicker. It's all time is money. So if you're sitting there trying to get a TV show done enough time, and they got all the actors and the TV
Right,
and the camera,
union
it's like
breaks, and I'm sure all the things.
it's union. It's all
Yeah.
for them
Sure,
in New
it's
York.
just hard
so.
to get those things relined up in a row. So
Yeah, and it
Perfect
wouldn't
how the
look the
director
same.
wants it.
It'd be exactly the same, and so you pretty much write it out. He said they give you a mosquito net because those lights attract all the bugs.
You're
you
up
put
high.
a mosquito net over. You have a big Gatorade bottle for obvious reasons, and beef jerky. A beef stick, and see in
Still
14
a lot
hours.
of sodium.
And
Yeah.
get paid pretty good, hopefully.
Yeah, he's doing okay. I mean, that's one of the things. He's trying to. He's out there hustling, trying to figure it out.
There you go. Shout out Ian. We'd love to get
Man,
an update.
I just cannot believe how hard it's raining
Pour.
right now.
That's right. If you're watching live, you can maybe hear it. Let us know if you hear the broadcast. David Kruger says hi. Kathy Carter says no rain where she's at. Richard Faulkner, no rain in the Bahamas. Watching the podcast
Hey,
sitting
Rich,
in the
this
Bahamas.
is what I love
You
about
forgot
it.
our
By the way,
tickets.
we've heard a lot of people, but Rich, that's Jim's brother-in-law.
Oh, okay.
How in the world are we going to they're going to go down there? Why can't we do a podcast in the Bahamas?
I think we
with
need to go
Rich and
check him
Cindy?
out on location.
Yeah,
we
we'll
can
just
make
go
that
on
happen.
location. I think we can make things way better when we get down south.
I
Need the
like it.
podcast from the beach.
And
this year.
Hillary's in the
Hey.
British Virgin Islands.
Yeah, it's right. She
Mhm.
went with
so
some
we got
friends, some
people-
invited.
Yeah, I mean, must be nice.
Must
I told
be
you I don't get no
nice.
vacation. Y'all just rubbing it in. All I do is paying for surgeries. Sitting there on the porch with my
Less
dog
fun.
watching the rain.
paying for eyes and heart.
Head, shoulders, knees, and toes.
Yeah, I mean, that's crazy. That's no bueno, amigo. And then we leave for Mexico Friday.
Let's talk a little bit about
Friday.
that. Juarez
Ciudad Juarez.
going back on a trip. Go every summer.
Emma's going with me. Hannah was going to, but she had to work, so it's just us two, me and Emma, and then It's gonna be fun. I love it. It's a great time to get away. It's just a long drive, but
We were talking to them yesterday. I think it's more college kids and high school kids. All
yeah,
those
I
kids.
think I think
They
two
like
or three
going.
vans
We're
full of
looking
people
at the
going,
list lunch. Looks
yeah,
like
but
a
it'll
lot
be
of
fun.
Young
I don't know
college
what we're
kids.
doing, but I always look forward to it. It's a good getaway.
Absolutely. You missed your chance to sign up for that one. Don't miss the next one.
Yeah,
Jesse James, your own
we'll
life.
come back and talk about it.
Absolutely.
Next, we got another one this year, or will the next one be?
I don't think there's another one on the calendar for this year. I
Okay.
think you
I don't
go
think so.
2027.
Yeah,
2027. Be on the lookout.
That's right. You got some time to start planning. Absolutely. So we start a new series this Sunday as well. Justin, chill. You're preaching to
I'm not
yourself.
good at it.
You admitted it.
No, I'm not. I mean, every one of these things could use some help with. So it's like, as you're studying it or reading it
Yeah.
or talking about it, it's like, ugh. I mean, and I'm better after the surgery because it made you.
Forced you.
But
I think that
you
was
know,
in the
I'm still
message.
I'm still not great at it. I mean,
God will make you.
don't like it, but I'm learning to enjoy it. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do y'all have a problem with chilling out or no?
Not at all. No. You ask my wife. That is
Could be
my
too
specialty.
chill.
Well, you just came back from camp. There wasn't no chilling.
No, there
Zero
wasn't no
chill.
Zero chill at camp.
That's right.
That's
Spent a
a
week with middle schoolers.
Adventure in itself. Yeah, week
Doing
out.
some good work.
Bethany, Louisiana, right there in the heart of the sun.
Scenic Bethany. Did you get rained on?
The first day it rained, which helped because Tuesday it was cool enough. You could have put on pants that night. Like it was.
That's insane.
It's
That's
chilly out
awesome.
there. But no, it was a great week. Fuego, shout out to them. They do a great job. They got an awesome group of leaders out there from the high school leaders, the college leaders, or however they level out the staff and everything. And yeah, it was a great experience. I had a lot of sixth graders this year, so it was a lot of their first time going. He said it was very different than kids camp, but no, I think they all enjoyed it. I was getting a lot of texts from parents telling me their kids were passed out before they even hit the interstate.
Hey,
That's what they
good.
need.
Well, Emma did 3 weeks at Fuego.
Staff in Fuego, right.
down
She's down in
south.
Eunice.
Yeah, and she was, I mean, they do a great job. So Jeff and them have a good camp. So I'm glad y'all have fun. Glad everybody. I did my time, man.
Yeah.
Middle school camp, I've been there.
I'm happy
Did
to
a
report,
bunch.
made it back in one piece. We only had one kid pass out one day, so
Hey, there you go.
that's a win.
That's
is
a big win.
Absolutely. Any other stories from camp you want to share?
I got my quote book. I can share
That's
a
right.
couple of those.
You pulled some of them.
My favorite one was.
I think my favorite was everybody's allergic to grass.
Oh yeah, everybody's allergic
Got
to
in a debate
grass.
at
That
2
sounds like
a.m.
this
That was
generation.
a 2 a.m. debate while the lights were off and everybody's supposed to be asleep.
My mom did an allergy test, and they told her she's allergic to dust. I was like, what are you going to do about that?
Nothing.
Yeah.
don't come in my house.
Yeah.
It's
Me
in the
neither.
Bible, it was Adam, Eve, and then Josh.
That's how old Josh
So,
is.
I
Got
think
some
I'm a-
old Joe.
Yeah,
I'm a
you're an old,
boomer, yeah.
old boomer.
One kid said he was basically a Greek god after playing dodgeball. Even though they lost that game, he said he was basically like a Greek god.
Oh, yeah.
Pickleball is better. It's less bougie version of tennis.
Was there pickleball out there?
Yes, he did have a pickleball
Okay,
tournament.
we got any
50
players?
teams
Whoa.
in that pickleball tournament.
It's
Really?
popular. There's a
Yeah.
bunch of college life yesterday.
Oh,
Here we
and
go.
we just lost power.
I don't know if we got internet or not. We'll find out.
Definitely don't know.
Interesting. It's dark on the video. It's flickering. I think
I don't
we're
think
still-
this is a first.
Let's see. Internet is.
I bet it was still rolling
If
if
we're
you just
listening to the
clicked over
podcast, for
your
sure.
phone.
If you want to watch live, you just saw us in the dark.
I don't think we're going to make it, boys. What is going on?
That is weird. We never lost internet. We're still
Really?
going. Yeah.
If you're watching this, you're getting a show right
It's like
now.
a rave in here. It's like somebody's about to. The Undertaker's about to enter.
Yeah. I think we even lost that light, didn't we?
I think we
Lights
did.
out. We still rolling?
We're rolling.
Wow, that's
It says
crazy.
we're rolling. We got.
Well,
it.
last quote. This kid said, I'll give you $20 to lick that soda up off the floor. And the kid said,
What is happening right now?
It has to be the lights on a separate system because we're not losing internet. We still got the board is going. I don't know what's happening.
Hey, it's all good.
weird.
We'll take
That
it.
is weird.
but anyway, the kid said, yeah, I'll take $20. I've looked up worse for less.
There's a lot of truth in that. I'm sure them kids are.
That's middle school camp
Oh,
for
that's
you.
right. We had kids eat bugs on trips. I mean, all kinds of. They get outside their parents'
Bleach their
bubble.
skin with sunscreen. Oh, man, just all sorts of stuff. But nope, great time. Looking forward to it. 365 days from now.
Full
Not a
year to
moment sooner.
recover.
I just
People are commenting. Great special effects on the podcast this week. Charlotte Gomez said. Billy Doherty said, y'all are still live. Tina's still watching.
it is very strange. I don't know what's going on, but we are in and out of power, but yet power's still going.
It has to be some of that light, the breaker, I guess, over there.
And it's only this light because the light's still on the hallway. In there.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't have any idea.
Crazy.
Well, I'm
Like we're telling spooky stories. You got scary camp stories?
Hey, man, we've been talking about Justin After Dark. It's
It's happening.
Yeah, I'll get in trouble. I can't do that.
Probably for the best. Absolutely. Well, Josh, thank you for going to camp. Thank you for investing in those kids. Jonah went already. Christy, it's halfway through July. It's
Camps
flying.
are all done.
Oh, it's fixing to be. Yeah, by the time I get
Juarez
back from Juarez,
back.
that's
School
it.
starts August 6th. That's crazy.
And that's why I say, I mean, I'm sure.
I'm going to let you talk. I'm going to try to fix this light.
Yeah, I don't know if this is the same for y'all, but with age, it just seems like it's really, really fast. Everything's sped up. In other words, the older you get, the faster everything appears to go.
Absolutely. I'd agree with that.
So I'm like,
100%.
Charlotte's on there. Charlotte did camps with me back in the day. Like, she was with us, Gomez. But she's just a little bit older than me. Not much. I don't know how old Charlotte is, but I'm curious if, like, as you age, does it continue to speed up? Because do y'all feel like it's faster than it was?
100%.
Yes.
Do you think it's technology? Do you think
I mean,
it's
even in the 10
awareness?
years of 3 kids, like that's the thing.
That's what I was going to say. I wonder for some of it, for me, is
all 3 of us. We had 3 kids.
When I first moved back, it was just one kid. You know, that's moving at a steady pace. And then you get 3, and it's just like everybody's always got something.
We talk about all the time, like Willa is doing stuff we would have never done to Nora. My youngest versus my oldest, and the 8-year difference.
Oh, yeah.
Like
Having
last
her
year.
out late, like
right.
going
Watching
to
them go to
the
dance
balloon
and do
rally
stuff.
and-
Yeah, exactly. Like Nora's in bed at 7 o'clock. Like she was
Right.
there, no screens. And the child birth order stuff, I think, has the most effect for me right now where we're at in that stage of life.
Yeah, it's weird.
Because like our friends the Lazenbys have Hannah's only child, and they do everything with Hannah, and it's one thing Hannah, and one of them's doing something, the other one has. It's like we're outnumbered. There's 3 of
Oh,
them
yeah,
and
you
one of
could-
us, and Willa doesn't get the focused attention that the other ones probably
Right.
did. And we try and be intentional and make an
course,
effort
sure.
and do it, but
Yeah.
it just feels like we're juggling to spend a lot more stuff. We got 2 night-a-week gymnastics now in the fall for Eliza. Nora's doing pep squad, have
Middle
football
school's
games
only
for
gonna get
Cope,
more.
and all these things just start stacking up.
And I think that's why, like, I mean, on rest, I don't think it's a popular message
It's countercultural for sure.
because, like, in general, even for me, like, people usually comment on me being crazy and wild and let's go, let's do
High energy.
So when you don't typically get like the positive interaction, you're like, hey man, just chill. Don't try to. And they're like, I don't like that. I think our culture, everything about it is fast paced.
What do you think about like hustle and all these different influencers and people telling you how
Yes.
to use your time better and maximize and make the energy and money,
Yeah.
and like the toxic Andrew Tate kind of people that are going and trying to sell you on this different idea, and you got to be out there putting yourself out there and doing all these different things and making your first million by the time you're 30. And
Grind.
Hey, I'm a long way off.
we are
I
too.
missed it by that much.
I think we're over 3.
Same there. I'm good on that one.
But it's just weird. I think
Yeah.
that's the thing is like when I look back or as I'm trying, because then I'm thinking, you see all these young people, it's just wide open. It's hard to keep that pace up. And then, like, until something happens that makes you adjust that.
Like you said in the message, God will force you sometimes.
Yeah, like whether
Make
that's,
you.
Yeah, and that stuff's weird too.
And it's even crazier. You know, we live in a small town comparatively, especially to the rest of the country. It's not like, New York City or, the hustle and bustle
No.
streets and everybody's running and trying to grind or whatever. It's, it's pretty slow pace out here. Even if you own a business,
Yeah.
like you're working, but, it's not this constant grind. And I wonder, I don't even know how some of my friends do it that live in I got some friends that live in Denver, and whenever I'll go see them, they're in the airports, like still crunching and doing all this stuff. I'm like, y'all ever stop? Like, aren't we supposed to be on vacation? So it is interesting.
I will say, I was curious, Shreveport, where do you think it ranks in population for cities in the United States? How many?
Shreveport or Bossier?
Let's see what it says.
Shreveport, Bossier. I mean,
Shreveport.
Like
173,000
percentile?
population. There's 19,000 cities in the United States.
It's going to be in the middle.
you're saying like
17,000
8,000?
range.
166th.
What did he say?
17,000.
166.
I'm just saying the middle of the
166
pack.
cities.
It's got to
But
be.
that would be 8,000. We're in the top 5% of population size of cities.
Shreveport is?
Yeah, 173,000. I think most cities are smaller than you think. You think about like Benton, or then you go even further south and all these little towns.
Okay, I guess. Yeah.
Not like major cities.
Yeah, I'm always like, let's count the
Well, Bossier's not then.
Right,
So.
Bosier's not.
real cities.
Sorry,
But I
I'm
just
just
go
curious.
back
Yeah,
to
it is.
like-
Yeah. No,
Not-
No matter what size the city is.
I have friends that live
don't-
in Sibley.
Don't you think that it's the culture of
Yes.
this generation to try to overschedule your kids?
Yes. And you feel like you're missing out. It's FOMO. That you got to do all these
Because
different things
people
and
are
you know
posting
more
stuff, or
opportunities and
people
you
are-
see it. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. That you
Because
don't
I can
want to
see
be
where
left
that's
out.
like when and I made the reference to COVID. Did y'all enjoy having nothing to do?
I mean, we had 2 young kids at home, so some days were more enjoyable
Right.
than others, and it was good in getting the quality time, but definitely missed getting out and
Yeah.
doing it. But I think it was a refreshing change of pace that you're right.
Do
It forced
you
everybody
remember
to
it?
do
Oh, vividly. I remember.
it. You were
I enjoyed the
newlywed.
change of pace. We had just gotten married, freshly married, and the government closed down the next day. And Layla was home, and she couldn't finish pre-K, and that almost ended right there. Me and Layla, because it was. But Layla wanted to have a schedule every day of what she was going to do, and it was going to be tablet time from sun up to sundown. It's like, that's what we're not going to do. And
We took 2 walks a day. We had a morning walk and an evening walk.
Yeah, I mean, but
And there were
it's-
some pros to that, for sure.
It's just weird that I don't know. I'm just curious what everybody else thinks. Is like when
Yeah.
depending on your age, depending on what's going on. Obviously, I'm a lot older than y'all, so 20 years older than y'all. Is that right?
That sounds right, 39.
Yeah,
33.
so 56. I'll be 57 this September. So yeah, I mean, and in that 20 years, there's a big difference. You know, like you, and I think personality wise, like you're saying, you love being laid back. Like, you know, that's the whole yellow, green, red, and blue, or ISTJ, or
Right. Your personality, your
Personalities,
colors, and your wiring.
Now, I will say I like being laid back, but like when I do have to get something done, I like to be efficient in it. So like, take when I clean our house, for example, I methodically move through. You start in the laundry room and work your way through each room, and it's going to take me this long, and start the laundry while I do this, and yada yada, all this planning out and all that. But my whole life is not centered around being as efficient as possible with all of my time, constantly making sure I'm
Right.
go.
To an unhealthy point.
Now, like this week, I have a lot of plans on a lot of stuff we want to get done around the house because it's the last kind of free week we've got before the kids go back to school. But even then, it's not gonna ruin my day or ruin my week if I don't get this done. If I don't maximize every little minute of what I got to do this week.
Well, I just go back to like we were planning, and there's a big debate. You're planning this August 7th Young Family Night.
Family fun night here at the boardwalk.
And what will be interesting is how many do come, because there was debate on they're overscheduled. It's the week school starts. Are they going to be?
But it's before football. Friday night football starts back,
but
and there's
this
always
is what's so funny about it all is when you're trying to give them something spiritual to do or connect on that, it ranks pretty low on the list typically. Now the good thing is camps, but I mean, but in the grand scheme of all, I think because of activities and culture, the numbers are dramatically lower from when we went to camp.
Yeah, people
Like when I
attending,
was
right.
taking camp to kids, I mean, we're talking 2 or 3 trailways.
Right.
And I go like, what changed? Well, I think a lot of things, but one of the things changes. There's way more sports requirements through the summer, and so they're harder to
They're
get
already
away
committed
from.
to things that are
Yeah, and then there's also less desire to be social by
Right.
a large group of people because that now phones, technology pulled them out. So then that number gets down to a smaller group.
And
I was shocked this year. We have a group of 6th grade boys that just came in, and they all play on either the same baseball team, different. They're on that baseball ecosystem, and I'd say good 80% of them were at camp with me. I was surprised because I know y'all's schedules are full and doing all that stuff, and y'all pay a lot
Made
of
a
money to do
commitment,
that. So
right.
I don't want you wasting your money, but I was
But that's
surprised to see
a
them all there.
family thing. Somebody's leading that.
Right.
Somebody was like, "Hey, this would be awesome if you do this." Whether that's a kid, I mean, the leadership of that kid or the family, which is cool because they influence to go, "Hey, y'all just all go together and create that memory," which I think is awesome. Because spiritually speaking, like that's what's interesting is like how does it make it into your daily activity, your weekly activity, your monthly or your yearly? And we already know. Look it up. The average family now attends less than one time a month nationwide to church. So, like, it's already changed. Now, I know that it went down. I think it was people had lied, and I put it in that survey that time and said that they came more than they did. But when they looked at the cell phone data, they had only really showed up once a month.
So that stat is them physically coming into your building.
Yes.
Not including if they were to watch at home, which is a different experience. But
Yeah.
Right.
But that's where I go back to, like, even like watching online this is what's interesting about that. Now, I'm for it in the sense that I'm glad we got it. But it ain't really church. And the reason I say that, the church is about the people. So you can get a lesson, but it's about the interactions with people. The church is the people. It's not just the lesson. Hey, I heard the lesson. No. Yeah, but did you get a hug? Did you say hello to someone? Did you let your kids? The community part of it. So that's where I go, man, it's so weird. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because it's not bad. It's
Right.
just
But talk about like Pat Leahy. I mean, he's somebody that every time he walked in the lobby would talk to me and go through, and every week.
And then we talked about like
Browns
Pat, I mean, him passing away, but he was in Simply Serving group. They're a bit older. They love on each other. They take care of each other. They fed each other. But then like our greeters,
Mr.
Nelson passed away. It's the same way. It's like you say your kids were impacted by him.
Yeah, Layla,
And he's gone.
just found out this weekend because they had the card on the chair, and it shook her up.
Yeah, because and that's right. You don't get that online. Not to say online's not valuable.
No, yeah.
Yes.
It's just like it's just a weird.
Being online is not the end goal.
Right.
But we want to help you to get to the point where you just
you
know
want to eventually
value
go.
and come. Right.
And I tell even my friends, are like, "Hey man, I'll catch you or whatever." I'm like, no, you don't understand. It's like I need to see you as much as you need to quote hear me.
Right.
It's a two-way street. It's community. It's friendship. I mean, it's.
And let's be honest, some people say they're watching online, put it on the background and do other stuff too. It's not like
Yeah,
you're fully
you're
locked
not
in doing it.
Fully paying
I'm
attention.
not as
Right.
locked in when I'm watching at home.
No,
Right.
you
On
can't
the
be.
rare weekend, when I'm out.
There's
of
other
town
stuff at
or
your
whatever.
house.
No,
but
'cause,
again,
like-
it's an option for people that wouldn't be a part of it
Yes.
otherwise. And
And it is better than nothing.
Yeah.
It's like it's not like you're going. It's bad. I'm just saying. It's like,
Saddleback's online pastor wrote a book called Online Church is Not the Answer. But he's
Yeah.
saying that to help people to get to the point
Yeah,
where
sure.
they come, it's that gateway. We're not trying to say it replaces everything.
Yeah, it's just, and I just think about why kids going to camp or coming to church or whatever is because the same way as we were talking about Bobby right before they got on here is like, it's the memories, it's the moments. I mean, Robin brought up today, somebody sent her a thing about going to camp and
They're lanyard from
camp
30
tag.
years
yeah,
ago.
camp back 30 years later. Well, that's what I mean. They're not telling you, they're not sending you a memo about watching online 30 years ago. I don't think you'll get that. I think it still comes back to the connection. I mean, when Charlotte Gomez, she's listening, but when she sends me a picture of me and Steve or her husband, has passed away or whatever, and it's us on a trip or whatever, it's those moments. It's the memories. I mean, she took her life group down on a cruise. That's what you're going to talk about,
Right.
those are the moments, and and people miss that. They don't experience it, and then you want your kids to be able to have that. That's why we really do appreciate you leading camp and going. It's
Absolutely.
like those are the moments that. I mean, Emma, my girl's going, I'm going 3 weeks in a row. And then she's
choosing
like,
to
I'm
go.
not missing Juarez.
Work for free, yeah.
Yeah, it's like Ian's worried. I mean, wishes he could. And Hannah's like, I got to work. And all those things, I don't know. Those are just my 3 kids. I'm like going. And I heard you talking to Christy about when the family trip to Juarez is, which is next year.
Yeah. I think I'm doing
And we're
that
going
next
like, it's really what it's about. It's the drive here in a minute. I mean, literally Friday, it'll be 13 hours with a van full of kids that are still the memories.
Which is more than a year of church attendance. If they're coming 1 hour
Yes.
once a month.
That's what we always talk about
yeah.
with camp. You get a
That's what's-
year's
yes,
worth of
that's a-
Sundays in 1 week.
Yes. And in one day we do.
Right. Just
Because
that
it's
drive.
13 hours. If it's
Right.
an hour a week, a month, I mean, it is. It's just weird. All of that's
2
weird.
years in a row now I've gone to camp, and it's like I think I know certain kids to a certain level, and then you get with them for a week at camp, and it's like, oh, now I really know you. Like,
Oh, yeah.
and not just the surface stuff. Like I know where you go to school and all that, but like I know where you're hurting in your life. I know where you're succeeding the most in life, or everything you got going on. So yeah, it is. All those things are important.
Anybody got any question while we're reminiscing and reflecting on?
They're tuning in. If you're watching live on Facebook, it's a little dark. We lost our lights, but we never lost everything else. So we're still going strong. We're still never lost the stream. If you're listening to the audio version, you had no idea that we were flickering. That's
we
right.
went through like a scary movie there for about 5 minutes.
Tune in on Mondays, 3:30. You can join us live and see the light show.
New special effects.
That's right. Melissa Coatney said, my kids loved going to camp and miss it now that they've aged out. Come back and be leaders.
Yeah.
Oh,
Let
we had
Josh,
Morgan
Christy,
down there.
Jonah know. Absolutely. Kathy said, I've seen Cupertino advertised. Excited to watch it with Ian, knowing he's on it.
And shout out to Kathy helping kids to go to camp. I don't want that to be lost, man.
Yes.
She is.
It's awesome.
Can't thank her enough.
She's a giver. There ain't no doubt. Thank you, Kathy, for giving to all of us.
Absolutely. Helped her with some tech stuff on Sunday. Was trying to figure out her DVD player.
Yeah.
That's another thing you see in the lobby. Help you if you need it.
Yeah, well, that's what community's about.
Absolutely.
Though. Like that, and that's the thing is Kathy's another good example. Whoever, I get encouraged seeing her.
Right.
I'm hoping she does, and I'm glad she drives over. But boy, it does something for me. So I'm always like, and now with the new format where I can stand at the door and say hi and talk to people, and all that's a big deal too. Because I used to couldn't do any of that. You know. But it's not just about me. That's everybody that's obviously doing that. You get a chance to
right. It's the
visit,
community.
connect. And now with the event center downstairs where you can hang out before, you got outdoors, you can hang out. I mean, right now it's
And
pouring
people
down
do,
rain. It's
right.
too
Not
hot,
today.
But eventually,
Which was great to have on
Boom with the Boardwalk is a great example.
Boardwalk.
Yeah.
Well, and that was hours of being able to just hang out.
Yeah.
And that's something in
people
our
met up
cultures
and
not
ate.
very common.
Yep.
and
Absolutely.
including inside when it started raining.
Yes.
Very appreciative.
Right. Jennifer Grigsby said, Pastor Jay, God bless you and continue your family. Y'all touched my life. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Jennifer, for listening. I'm glad you're listening to the podcast.
That's right. Let's see here. No questions. If you got a question, let us know. Drop it in. We got Scott tuned in. Jody Backus here said he loves camp. So,
Well,
get
and speaking of Jody,
Really?
like this is he gives us a gift back to the staff that allows us to connect and unwind and rest and chill. And everybody on the staff unapologetically, without reservation, will say it's their favorite week of the year.
fantastic.
And that's because early on, this is just another thing. Y'all, we have a staff retreat. Jody and Sherry let us join them down in Miramar Beach, which is just unbelievable house, unbelievable week. Very, very grateful, Jody. And his family actually started the camp down in Eunice. Most people don't know that. Did you know that? His dad built all that and started all that, which is a miracle.
Still ministering to kids every
Still
week.
ministering to kids every week after all these years. But I was just going to go back to when you have nothing scheduled. Like when we did staff retreats, there was a little joke back in the day. It was called staff attack.
Never retreat.
And you never retreat. That was the mentality. And I remember going, this is not going to go well. And I got it. I mean, I get what was trying to be said, but we kind of joke now. It's like, that's why we don't schedule anything other than one meal. Literally, the only thing scheduled is one meal where we eat together. Well, and the pool tournament.
Well, yeah.
We have
That's important.
the annual pool tournament. But it is all about just relaxing. No agenda, chill.
And I can attest, this is the one week, if you ever want to see Justin, just sit down
Yes.
and not do anything.
I love it, too. That's my favorite
It's the
week,
one
for
week
sure.
a year.
Yeah, and now we've moved to where we'll do it as a family in November again. And that was because Ian was down in school in
Thanksgiving,
Florida.
yeah.
But with age, getting away and breaking the rat race, boy,
Cycle,
is so
yeah.
good, man. It really is good.
And you just think about, too, like for us, we see our kids every day, maybe too much. you have this absence, and Hannah's
Yes.
gone to school, and Emma's going to camp, all these different things. You reprioritize.
Well, there's still two there.
You're right. They came back around, but
Hey,
see them less.
Don't get too excited. They come back for a while.
Boomerang.
And we're thankful.
Right,
I mean, honestly,
right.
we know that it won't be forever either. I mean, this is what's weird about all of this. And, I mean, I'm going to go deep for a second. You're
Come on.
backstage. Yesterday at the funeral, Pat's funeral, you had Nelson's funeral on Saturday. When it's all said and done, what someone is going to say is they're going to talk about the memories that you made together. And that is why spirituality is so important, because without a relationship with Christ, And imagine if you let your kids go do all of those other things, but you leave Jesus out. And somehow in the midst of that, they don't make that decision. What do they feel at your funeral? And then as the leader, whether that's grandparent, parent, whatever it is, you're trying to lead to so that there's always hope, even in your passing. And then you enjoy the moments you have because you realize how special they are. And Pat, I didn't get to go to Gordon's. I had another, Nelson's, I had another funeral and fire thing I had to go do. But with Pat, I sit there and you listen to their kids tell their stories of every trip they took with their dad, of every note, of the videos, of the moments, of the church, of the relationship and the hope that they had in Christ and why they had hope. And I'm sitting there thinking, so many people don't make it a priority. They don't make it to church. They don't really have it. You know, it's like, and then they're working so much that they don't really spend time with their kids, that they don't have those memories, which we're all could be better. But this is why I listen to this importance. Like, no, this is your chance to teach them, to show them the habit of relaxing, the habit of making church a priority and your relationship with Christ a priority. You know, the habit of going with your friends to dinner or whatever it is, so that you're making these memories where, dude, if you're always busy, you're always working and you never slow down, and I can be the one guilty. I'm preaching to myself. That's why it's like, you got to make those adjustments, you know,
Priority
for health. And
yeah.
Everything's a system. God's a systems God. So what he creates is based on systems: solar system, ecosystem, respiratory, circulatory, nervous system. They're all systems. But then also the family is a system. And then in the family, there has to be rhythms. And it's the same way of rest. So like if you work and you do it and there's never a rest in there, well, then everybody's burnt out. And I was joking. The sweetest picture that I received yesterday was Alex Blackburn lived across the street from us. And only at the 11 o'clock hour did I mention that Angie would put a note up.
You didn't name him, and I leaned over and I told Josh, you know who that kid was that Angie put the note up for?
Yeah, and so she put a note up, and it would be a bunch of kids, but Alex was one of the main ones. We would have to put a note on the door that said, sorry, everyone's taking a nap. You know, and when this sign's down, we resume play at the Haigler house.
I think at 11 he said, "Or I'll kill you if you knock on the door."
And that's Angie. That's because it's me. Because Angie was sweet. I'm not sweet. Angie's sweet. Like, hey, everybody's taking a nap. Come back later. And I'm like, no, we'll kill you.
Don't knock on this door again.
Right. But Stephanie sent a picture of Alex looking out his window at our house, waiting for the sign to go down. Back to community.
Yeah.
And the relationships. And like we built a pool back then. I mean, it was stretched just like crazy. I mean, I remember thinking, but what it gave us was quality time that was chilled, that we could rest together but play together. We didn't have to load up. We didn't have to get in the car. We didn't have to go anywhere. It was just like, hey, it's out in the backyard. This is our time. And I wouldn't trade any of that for nothing now. If you talk to our kids, they're going to go, those are some of our best memories. And that's why people joke, I'm building a pool now. It's like, well, that was just one way that we've created family time or margin. And I remember when Ian, Alex, and them were playing ball and everything. I remember Ian, he's out there playing and everything. And I was like, Ian, you going to play baseball? And he was like, nah, I don't think I'm going to get into any of that. And I'm like, why not? He was just like, because they're never home. You know, and we joke about it because really Blackburns, they were so good at, you know, they were involved
Bailey's
in
playing
all
college.
of the, they were super talented.
Softball.
I mean, but yeah. But what's funny is it's like there's not a right or wrong. It's just figuring out your balance to where you can go, hey, we want them to have relationships, but then listen enough to go, if you don't want to do it, we're not going to make you do it. Once they start, we made them finish or whatever.
Right.
But if it was like, hey, I want a break, I'm like, that's cool. You know, we're not going
Not pressuring them.
You know, no pressure on that.
Now Alex is at Fuego wearing elf costumes and dancing around.
Thank God.
On the stage.
Very
Put
proud
that in
of
the show notes. I'll send you a video.
It's a good one. You'll like it. I think it's our elf costume, too. I think he went for us for Christmas.
He's all right. It's getting well used.
That's right. Get some run out of it. A couple cool comments. Daleen McComic said, Brooklyn and Cindy love camp. Thank all of you for blessing our granddaughters and our family.
That's awesome.
It's been great to see them grow in their faith. Tyler, too. And
it's just those are, such good families and such good memories.
And they had to make it a priority. They chose to get them there. They chose to sacrifice and figure it out.
Yep.
That was a funny moment when Brooklyn came to camp with us last year, and Sydney as well, and then Sydney went this year. But I didn't put two and two together until I had to meet their mom in person to get the waiver form, and I was like, didn't we go to high school together? It's like, full circle moment.
That's
well,
awesome.
and that's where grandparents like Daylene, y'all are doing an awesome job is just supporting and helping and encouraging.
Absolutely.
I mean, like again, I was there for Daylene's mom's funeral, and I go back to one day. It's going to matter more than you'll ever know.
Mm-hmm.
Steve Gomez, Charlotte. I mean, like I had the privilege of celebrating these lives, and then you realize these lives are now. The moments are now. It's not someday. It's not one day, and it's not yesterday. You got today, like, and you still have these opportunities to slow down and sit on the porch and watch the rain, or, you know, get together and go out to eat with your friends, or laugh and whatever it is. But it's like, boy, you just don't always think about that.
Mm-hmm.
And then when your kids are grown, you know, or whatever, you really reflect on it. Because I know, like us, I mean, you got Ian in New York, and you know, our kids were at college or whatever, and then they're back. You're like, it's a blessing. And everybody's like, well, you know, they're going to get out of there. I'm like, I will take them when they can. I mean, we're glad they're there. And then I think about like Hispanic families, like the joy is to be back together. It's never to divide. Like, you know, it's like, hey, yeah. And then I go, what a gift in some ways that they always knew their grandmother or grandfather. You know, it's like that they,
Absolutely.
like when we go to Juarez, you know, it's like they're all in these tight families. They're not, well, they're not together. No, it's like there's a value and added in the wisdom of that grandmother or that grandfather that's there.
We got people across the street from us, multi-generational.
Yeah.
Grandma and grandpa live there, and then mom and dad, and then 3 kids, and it's awesome. I wish we could do that. I wish my mom would be close.
Oh, don't tell Angie, because she would do it in a heartbeat. We'd have a commune, I promise you.
My mom's all the way out in California. She ain't coming back.
Right.
That's it. Speaking of grandparents, my father-in-law, David Kruger, said 3 months after I was laid to rest with a heart attack, we were at the beach and tried to prioritize spending time with my grandkids and my family, and then to have these memories and pictures now that if you listen and rest, he will fill your time with life worth living.
Yeah.
I can testify.
I mean, it's true, though.
We had never gone on a trip with them and done anything like that, and they decided that was a priority to them and switched it. We all benefited and blessed and great.
Oh,
and
yeah, you
the
came
kids
back
loved it.
talking about it. It's like, man, it was awesome just to be able to have the time with them. And, I mean, like, both my parents are gone, you know, so that's another thing is you as you age, you reflect. And especially, like David said, when you got a heart issue or anything goes on, it makes you just go.
Change your priorities.
Yeah, like, man, what's really matters? Well, when you're young, it's not all so real. It's like it's off, it's out there. And then next thing I know, you blink your eyes and you're there.
Did your
You have a middle schooler.
Yeah.
heart stuff, did that make you chill at all? Now, not like, I know the doctor told you to chill and you couldn't do anything for certain days, but did it make you want to change anything about how you move around? Or
Well, Angie asked me the other night, she goes, would you say you experienced depression after that? And I was like, no. I think what it makes you do is reflection.
Mm-hmm.
Because, well, I mean, we had one of our church members had what I have, okay, fell out at Pickler and almost died.
Mm-hmm.
Widowmaker heart attack.
Widowmaker
This
heart
past
attack
week.
this past week. So then you go back and go, thank God they found it ahead of time. So you want to be proactive as much as you can. But then also you just want to reflect on, you reflect on a lot. You reflect on how you spend your time and what you're doing with your time. And then hopefully the man that you are, the dad that you are, the husband that you are. And then you realize you're not where you want to be. Like really, when I'm this serious, I need to learn. I need to be a better rester.
Yeah.
My kids literally joked, Dad, you never sit down. Okay, so that's like, people go, that's right. That's a work ethic. Where I'm like, no, I should. If they look back, you want them to go like, man, he was balanced. He really knew how to have a good time.
Mm-hmm.
He knew how to work hard, but then he knew how to rest well. Because then they learned how to rest well, and they learned how to work hard, and they learned how to. And then it'd be the same way, like worry. I mean, I can have my moments of worry, and so we'll talk about that in the series. Stress. I mean, I can have my moments of stress. Anger, obviously, I'm really good at blowing that one. You know, staff members or family or whatever, and that's generally speaking because you have not managed your life well.
Yeah.
So what happens is it gets all out of whack, and then the next thing you know, you react in a way that's not thought through.
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying? So then that's reflection. You kind of look back and go, and that's still learning. I mean, I blew up on Amber a week ago because I was stressed, had a lot on me. And I wanted people to recognize how to help, and that was not really necessarily their job. You want it to be there. You want everybody to recognize it, but then sometimes you have to be wise enough, smart enough to go, hey, man, I need you to do this right now. I need you to drop what you're doing and get on and help me here. Mm-hmm. Where you won't, in an ideal world, people can do that without being told, whether that's in your house or whether that's in a workplace. But that doesn't always happen. And then when it doesn't, it's a teachable moment, not a moment to be blowing up.
Right.
And there's righteous anger, too. That's the other thing. We were joking about it today in staff meeting because Christy was one of them. I think Christy Rhodes was getting frustrated, and we were like, "Oh, that's right. You have a right to be angry." Well, that right to be angry only depends on who's on the other side of it. Because I'm like, because I felt like I had the right to be angry, but I don't have the right to be ugly, and that's where it comes back to the way you communicate. And usually, when you're overstressed or tired, you don't usually respond well. That's your response. I'm responsible for that. That's not their fault or someone else. That's my fault. So then you got to kind of own it, and then you reflect on that, And when you're coming out of stressful times, trying to meet a deadline, that was what happened with us. I had a deadline that had to be done. Same way with the building. If y'all remember, it was the same way. Yeah. You want people to get in on that.
Right.
You want everybody, and that's the ideal world, whether that's your kids. If you're at home and you're frantically cleaning up the house for somebody's coming over, you want
laying
kids
on the
to go,
couch
Dad,
eating
how
snacks,
can I help?
yeah.
If they're sitting on the couch, like, hand me it will make you mad.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so that's why I want to go back. It's like, and you go, well, are you equating that to a staff? It could be, because you're not aware of it. It's like, it'll be all right. Because they don't feel the same stress you feel, whether it's your kid or whether it's a staff member, whatever. You're like, no, this is a big moment. We have to hit this. We have to get it. Well, that's where,
I tell my dad a lot. I remember these things, and I try to call or text him and tell him every time when, like, I remember you doing this 20 years ago, and I'm sorry.
Right.
I get it. I'm on the other side of this now.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I've texted my mom so many times.
Absolutely,
like,
Mom, too.
My bad.
Yep,
I get it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're right.
And that's what I
Have
mean.
those
It's like, and
conversations,
imagine,
yeah.
and if you're the leader, because I'm the leader, and you see somebody do it, then you go, oh, yeah, man, I see I know why you.
Right.
But it's hard when you're in the position, because it's not always easy to see it.
Yeah.
Because we're all selfish. Everybody wants to be right. Everybody thinks they're right. Everybody wants it their way. And then the hard part about Christianity and the hard part about leadership is death to self and trying to lead and help others. And that's the thing. It's not like I'm doing it for personal gain. You're trying to do something to meet a deadline to help other people.
Right.
And then you go like, hey, bro, like, and we all get, and the better we are at it, the less stress we all have. So if one person's taking the burden of stress, if everybody takes a little bit of it, we all get a little stress, but it divides it out.
Right.
And then what I'm proud of our environment for, and I don't know if we get enough credit for, we gave you 2 days of rest afterwards too.
Right.
You get all of Sunday off. You get all of Monday off. So then you got to also reflect on and go, hey, man, thanks for the time off.
We were talking about other people who've left and gone to different workplaces.
Yeah, they don't have
it. Yeah.
So then, and we're going, we didn't have that before. So we're trying to improve that. And we're all still learning. So it's not like
we're grateful.
Sure. You're everybody's got it figured out. But even like lunches today, we were joking about before I got on here, it's not designed to be stressful. So when everybody's like, oh my God, you don't have to go. Just don't get the free meal.
Yeah.
Don't go relax and talk and how's your life and what's going on.
Quality time.
But that's a personal choice.
Right.
Like you are personally choosing that it is stressful for you where it's not designed to be stressful. Whether that's, the beach.
Yeah.
I mean, that can be stressful for some people. Hey, we got a free trip to the beach. You're like, oh my gosh. Like, it don't have to be stressful. And like choose to enjoy it, choose to look at it differently,
Absolutely.
And where I could be there tomorrow where I'm not doing it well, or vice versa. So, it's not always easy.
Some folks just got to learn to reach that level of unbothered. Like one of my campers this week who showed up with a duffel bag with 5 shirts, 5 bottoms, 5 underwear. That's it.
No towel,
no
blanket,
toothbrush,
no towel,
no toothpaste, no towel, no pillow, nothing. Just
And we said it there. I guarantee that mom said, "Pack your own bag. You're in middle school now." And he said, "All right, that's all I need."
He had a great week. Great week.
Where do you get toothpaste from?
I
bummed it from a friend. Put it on his finger,
learned-
probably.
Yeah.
Last year when I was prepping for everything and
Bring
was
extra.
talking with Chrissy, she's like, community toothpaste, community soap, Thank me later. I was
Yeah.
like,
Not everything
yes.
can be community.
Yeah.
You don't want to share everything.
Not a community toothbrush, just the
That's
toothpaste.
where you draw the line. Some good comments. Cassie Rogers said she got saved at Camp Bethany, and it was during an Open Eyes
Amen.
show.
I'm
there.
curious. Did
Camp
she
changes
get
lives.
saved did she get baptized in the
In the
pond that's
pond?
out
Yeah,
there?
she probably not. We didn't do that a lot back then. Cassie,
Yeah.
that's awesome. Don't miss the Revel reunion. Son.
That's
We're
right,
coming.
October.
Yeah, we're recording. I think we're recording 4 songs tomorrow night.
Are you cleared to sing?
Yeah, I'm clear.
All right.
And we've already practiced.
Eyes good to go.
We've been knocking it out, son.
Yeah, you
we're
just said- you
getting
just
ready. We
said
got
the
about
one weekend
20
after, right?
We got 20 something songs, and probably 4 or 5 new Open Eye songs coming out.
Full list. Yeah, I
So,
won't pop out. That's good.
Yeah, so we'll be coming. Revel's going to be October 9th.
It's a Friday night,
And I
right?
think we're on Facebook now. Alan
Yes,
started a Facebook.
there's a Facebook
and he
group.
wanted
We'll
you
link to
tag-
that.
By the way, I'm supposed to tell you to like it and share it or whatever with
You
our
got
people.
it.
And I said, yeah, I don't understand how to do all that. But
Like,
okay.
comment,
Got
and
it.
subscribe.
I know I personally like it, but I'll share it with the church.
Yeah, I think that was
We'll put
it.
a link in the show notes.
Yeah. But
Absolutely.
yes, Cassie, that's awesome. And
It matters, Josh.
yeah,
A lot of great
all
experience
of those
camp.
camps. And, you know.
People years later be listening
And
on a
thank
podcast.
God that you're not out there right now because you'd be really wet, man. It is
No.
raining. It is not stopped for a solid hour.
There is a new group out there, and they are just now getting checked in, so it's
Oh, man, that's tough.
hate it for them.
They'll laugh about it. Make memories.
Oh, we must have a flash flood. Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Breaking news.
Flood warning. A flash
Da-da-da.
flood warning. See? We
Probably been road.
Yeah, it is.
Last time it was
Sorry, y'all.
bad.
See, we're live.
There we
They
go.
even
It's not
override
good.
all our
Oh,
secret.
Lord. And Chip just said, "Oh, his cul-de-sac is flooded."
Yikes. Charlotte Gomez said Daylene's mom, Mother Mary, blessed her life group for a few months, and she dated Elvis.
What?
Yes, she did. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's unbelievable.
Yeah.
I mean, in a beautiful, one of the most beautiful women I have ever seen. Like, it's that 50s
Yeah.
classic
Pin-up
look.
kind of.
Oh, and when we got to celebrate her life, I mean, she was so instrumental at Simple Church. She was always here and everything. But I never knew that she was. Elvis really wanted to marry her, date her, like seriously, and her dad kind of blocked it because her dad was, and I'd have to get that right. Somebody in Daylene's family was very, very instrumental in the music world too, and kind of told Elvis, "You got to leave her alone. You had to go on." But I know why. When you see the picture, she's stunning. I mean, she was an unbelievably beautiful person.
And she probably dodged a bullet. Did you see Priscilla?
Yeah.
It was not a happy marriage.
Well, because you go back then, this was Louisiana Hayride. and-
Right. Peak Elvis.
Yeah, like, I mean, this was young Elvis, you know. This is good-looking Elvis, too, you know what I'm saying? This wasn't Twinkie Elvis, you know, so they're all...
He had some struggles.
Yeah. Hey, man, that's the truth.
And then Matt Sanders said, I think sometimes just being present now, my kids are getting older. I just enjoy being in the same room with Leighton, not saying much.
Yeah.
That's right. And Matt, if you want to ask Leighton too about pickleball yesterday, he came out and played with us. And
Matt
just
did
asked him-
come out?
No, Leighton did.
Oh, Leighton,
His son,
yeah. Oh, that's good, yeah.
He had some of his boys out there, and we gave him some good. We gave him a good running.
Yeah, and Matt, that's what I would say, too. I mean, there's some wisdom in that, is like... And somebody asked me this recently, because it's with your kids, but I can also... I think... may have been Chip. I don't remember who we were talking. When you accomplish things you never thought you were going to accomplish, like in the history of Simple Church, since we're backstage with Simple Church, like Drew Brees would be one example. Yesterday, Pat's daughter is the marketing director for the Saints, so we were just reflecting on, you know, Saints and football, whatever it is. But when I go back in my mind, the stress of the event and the preparation of the event, if you're not careful, you can forget where you are. Like interviewing
And what
Drew
a cool
Brees.
moment that was.
Yeah, and so I would have to force myself to go be in this moment.
And then talk about beginning too, what we did for those people that were at the tables and got to meet him.
Yeah, like scheduling time so that everybody could have a moment with him.
And we had people nominate people they thought that would want to meet him and tell stories and get
Yeah.
to go do it. And so it's a special invite only. I think it was like 10 tables.
10
it was not
tables.
many,
Yeah.
And so we had people come in, and like Ray Rushing was one of those.
Yeah.
And it's still his profile picture on Facebook every time I see him, him with Drew Brees, and got that
Yeah,
moment.
and I go back to like trying to make it about all of those people. And like Drew Brees as a person, what was interesting to me, like sitting with him and talking to him. By the way, I saw Brian Schottenheimer.
Yeah.
There's a little bit. That's coach of the Cowboys. He also coached Drew Brees, which I didn't know that.
I don't know.
He was somehow either offensive coordinator, somehow connected to Drew.
probably out there in San Diego because Marty.
Yeah, probably was maybe so. So anyway, he just said that, the leadership qualities of Drew was only person he could see similar was Dak Prescott. And I go back a kid from here, and it was the story of how his wife prayed Brian into that position because his wife was, God, if this is what you want him to do. And she drove around the star, and she prayed the entire time that Jerry and them were meeting. And then Jerry Jones called her, and he said, I want you to know I just hired your husband or whatever. And she was like, there's a cool thing on that.
To find it, yeah.
But what all of that connects to is these people that you see, like I admire Drew Brees, and he was a football star, but then when you get back there with him, he's a regular guy. Mm-hmm. Or a Brian Schottenheimer or a Dak Prescott, or it's like, no, it's about those relationships. It's about those moments. It's about these people. It's not a make-believe world we're in. It's like, it's real. This kid lost his mom to cancer, his brother to suicide, and he's still leading and trying to help people become better, whether that's through his organization or on his team or whatever. And when Schottenheimer lost his dad, you know what I'm saying? And in all of these things that you go through, you kind of look back and go, if I'm not present, like Matt was saying, you can miss all of that. You can miss the moment of coaching the Dallas Cowboys. You can miss the moment of being at middle school camp. Mm-hmm. And you can miss the moment of being in this podcast. You can, whatever happens today, and I think we're all guilty of it because we're so fast paced. We're not chilling. We're not resting. We're not appreciating it. We just kind of blow through
Always
it.
Looking to the next thing.
Yeah, it's even like on the Boom at the Boardwalk. I'm sitting there with my wife watching the fireworks go off, and there was so much. You can negative it to death. You can criticize it to death. You can stress it to death. Or you can go, man, this is a pretty cool moment that we get to be a part of. That you'll never get this moment again, whether that's vacation. I think of vacations. How many times do we stress out about getting on the plane, getting everybody there, and then next thing you know, you go,
it's a
season.
Missed it. It's fleeting.
It's always that last day. You're sitting there reflecting,
Right.
hours before you leave. You're like, man.
Yeah, I missed it. Or I go, no, I was able to be in the moment the best I could to
Build the
enjoy it because
sandcastles.
they go by so fast. And that's why I think the resting and the chilling and the reflecting is a good stage. I mean, I can't say it enough. I mean, as soon as I say that, Charlotte, I go back to Gomez for one reason, because she sent a picture of me and Steve and I don't remember who else. Oh, Chad Arnett. We were all in a tube, like a big water tube, and I'm videoing with a camcorder. I'm talking about like a hand camcorder.
Take it back.
And everybody's just got this smile on their face, like we're all just in that moment. And I'm thinking, there's another moment today or tomorrow, and if there's a picture caught of your face in that moment, what is that face?
Those home videos.
Is it stressed and worried and freaking out, or is it like peace, like comfort, like, man, look at what God did?
Proud.
And look at what
was the guy at the PGA thing a couple years ago, right? That went viral because he was the only person without his phone up, looking at watching the tournament.
Watching Tiger hit that shot. Yep.
Yeah,
You'd be that guy in a crowd of people that aren't.
Yeah, it's like you just, I don't know. I even said it's like every Sunday can be that. It could be. We didn't know it was Nelson's last Sunday.
No,
didn't know it was Pat's last Sunday.
Nope.
So then you go, well, I'm not going to come today. I think it was like, well, then you might miss that next moment with whoever you love or cherished or care about, or
we're not promised tomorrow.
No, and that's why I like going to Mexico again. I really look forward to taking these kids down there, spending time together. And as y'all know, the more you pull out of your regular routine, the better it is a lot of times. Mm-hmm. Like, you really connect at a different level, whether that's a camp or a mission trip or whatever it is. And you can't always do it. But that's why Charlotte taking them on that cruise, or going on a mission trip, or for us, like we go to Tunnel to Towers and all these other things, there's moments like that you can't get back. This is it. It's going quick.
That's it. We're almost at an hour.
That's
Just
it.
like this
See, here's another one.
podcast.
That's right. Here you go. Drew Brees. Brian Schottenheimer was the quarterback coach from 2002 to 2005 and helped develop Drew Brees. And they've developed a close, lifelong friendship. And Schottenheimer family is the godparents to Drew Brees' middle son.
Oh,
So close there. And then I'll put the link in the show notes. I found the video of his wife talking about praying around the star.
Yeah,
That's awesome. Yeah, I didn't know that.
No, me neither. And
Another reason to pull for the Cowboys, Josh.
he ain't gonna pull for the Cowboy. Never?
Never.
Not even with a Halton kid on there?
Oh, I root for Dak. I want Dak to get
So what if we
his.
win the Super Bowl?
I'm glad Dak would won a Super Bowl.
That's what I'm talking about. I'll take that. I want him to win
That's
it
the nicest
bad
thing he
one.
could say. He
I
tried.
want him to win it too
I
because his
gotta root for
career is
Dak.
going quick.
I got to root for Dak. You know, we graduated same year at high school.
Did you really?
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, it's like I'm almost sitting with Dak Prescott here right now.
You played against him in middle school, right?
Yeah, it's the only guy we lost to. I lost to him 7th grade, 8th grade, and 9th grade, and then I quit football. It's like this
Green Acres.
You said that's enough.
was enough of that.
To be fair, you were losing to a future NFL quarterback.
He was an athlete. You heard me?
And he wasn't that then. He was just running over us. They were just big.
Oh, and I saw that. Speaking, this is just side note because Evan's a Cowboys fan.
Long suffering.
Is Troy Aikman's numbers versus Dak Prescott's?
No.
Pretty crazy.
Is it? They're close?
Oh, Dak's better.
Really?
Go look it up. Yeah, it's
Okay.
unbelievable. You just go like, now again, Super Bowl's why you're,
That
we,
helps.
we hadn't even won hardly a playoff game.
I'm glad you said that too because tomorrow at the Men in Blazers live event, we'll put a link in if you want to watch that Jordan's working on. Emmett Smith is coming on.
Oh, awesome.
He's going to be on their podcast to speak about
I
it.
got to meet him one time.
I
ask
remember
him
that.
a question.
Emmitt Smith or
Yeah.
Troy? Oh.
He was at a
He was
Catalyst
at
event,
a
right?
Catalyst event. Yeah, it was really cool. Very, very down to earth Christian guy for sure, but very down to earth. Like they're just people, man. They're just talented.
are.
They're
That's
better than
it.
us at some things.
And we're going to go out on a high note. We got to talk about the video at the end that made my kids want to go home and make food for chipmunks and squirrels.
Isn't
That was
crazy?
a cute little video, yeah.
And you know what's crazy about that?
That's a
is
lot
that-
of work.
That John Haigler is not at that detailed, but he feeds animals, wild animals, every night.
Before that video even ended, I was leaning over to Courtney and was like, and John's got raccoons that he feeds out the back of his house.
Yes, he
Sure
does.
enough,
And
pulled
I said,
that picture up.
because it hit me. But one of the reasons it hit me is like John and Teresa, it's a chill moment for them. Mm-hmm. They sit out there, they wait for the raccoon. They actually have foxes, raccoons, possums. They all come, and that's a family moment. They chill. That's old people stuff,
My grandma had a fleet of animals that came up to her porch every day. My grandfather retired, and they would go, and there was raccoons and squirrels and chipmunks, and she fed them all and had all their little feeding stations. And I don't know what point that switch is going to flip for you, Justin, but you're getting closer and closer.
See, we don't have a forest
maybe
in
so.
our backyard.
They were up on the woods.
Hummingbirds. Well, Brian,
Yep, we do have
Walker,
hummingbirds.
our
We do the
electrician,
hummingbirds, yeah.
the electrician does all the work here. We were talking about it. And he caught me walking out, and he was just like, "I have a hummingbird feeder." And I was like, "I had one in the picture. It's in there."
But you would not have guessed looking at him if you knew Brian. No,
there's something.
Joel Gerard too. We got him the one that you put on your head. Have you seen that where you
No.
can have the
Oh,
hummingbirds
yeah,
come
yeah,
sit
yeah.
on your head and the feeder goes out of it?
What? In
So
the
you can
world?
like literally be right there with them.
Well, I had somebody. They will remain anonymous, but I'll read this as a closer.
All right, and I got one last thing to show you.
Okay, because this was.
And Tina Halton said, Halton Burkett said, "Go Cowboys." We got one fan.
Yeah,
in there.
see, we got one out
Who
there.
that?
Well, this is just an example. So on our way to church today, I told my wife something she had never heard me say. I'm tired, I'm hurting, and life is getting heavy on me, my love. I haven't had 8 hours of sleep in quite a few weeks. I work way too much on all areas of my life. I had to tell my best friend the other day that just because I make it look easy all these years, I can't do it like I used to. So I just want to say thank you for the message, and I definitely need to watch it again, man. I love you, bro. And it's somebody pretty influential in our community. And I go back to it. It's like it's a hidden...
Some people are better at faking it, right?
Yeah, they're like, and that's why I really appreciate the text, and I'm like, you got to manage it. And I'm not great at it either. I'm getting better, but I ain't where I want to be.
And having people in your life you can be honest like that with.
Yeah.
And it's hard to get there.
Well, I thought it was cool. He told his wife, she's
Yeah.
like, hey, man, this is a lot.
Absolutely. So getting ready for life groups, we think about things like the first time you meet somebody, that can't be that first conversation.
Yeah.
But over years of trust
Yep.
and time and going through and trying to build those relationships, that's why we want to help you get into one.
Yep.
That's why we want you to help you to try a seminar that we're going to
Yep.
do. These first on-ramps, so then you build this, you go
Yep.
on a cruise. Some people be freaked out. He's like, I'm going to go to cruise in my life group. But these women have been friends for years and got to that point and
I'll
enjoy
give
it.
it one other bragging on that is because it's life groups and whatever. It's like Simply Serving group yesterday.
Yeah.
Loved on Kim at a level that, and the coolest thing that a relative of theirs said at the funeral was like, they're from up north, and he was like, man, everything grows fast down here in the South. It's raining, it's sunny, the soul is different. And he said, and I'm not just talking about the gardens, I'm talking about the relationships. I would have never thought my family would have such deep roots in a community in such a short time. Your love has really grown at a quick pace. And I thought, what a beautiful picture of the church, and thankful for the Simply Serving group and everybody loving the way they did, because it takes time. But if you put any energy into it, you really can get a reward back for it. And when the tragedy struck, they were there to walk with them through it. And they've only been here 3 years.
Right, because then Kim had helped Cindy, who
Yep.
lost Jesse
Yep,
last
that's
year.
exactly
and now
right.
all of a sudden they're all
Yep.
helping each other, and there's
It's
this
awesome.
community the way
Really,
it's supposed to
cool.
work. Well, on the final note, Erling Haaland is one of the best soccer players in the world for Norway that just got eliminated. They showed up today and got off the plane for this huge parade. Tens of thousands of people in Norway lined up, and this is what he brought back from his time in America. A taxidermied raccoon that he carried out with
holding
him
a liquor
on the
bottle?
plane. It is a liquor bottle raccoon holding that he got back as his prize from his American tour.
It's having-
So we had
Having these other countries at this World
Hey,
Cup and them experiencing American culture has been by far one of the funniest things.
We'll
to
put the link in
watch.
the show note. Look up Erling Haaland is the Norwegian.
That's
He
awesome.
fell in love with raccoons in America too.
See? John, you're not alone.
Chilling. All of you that are
It's like the Vikings. Row, row, row.
It's
Yeah, they-
fun. There's a bunch of people
Give
into
me a
it.
little man bun back
Yeah,
here, too.
go
There you
ahead.
go. I
Boy,
like-
good luck.
I like it. On that note, thanks for
Hey,
listening.
man, I had dreads down to my shoulders.
He did have the hair.
Put it in the show notes
I've
next week.
seen it. Find a picture. Thanks for tuning in. And remember, they're live on Facebook every Monday at 3:30. Come bring your questions, comments, or email us the podcast at thesimplechurch.tv. And we'd love to see you on Facebook or listen on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, wherever you listen to your podcast. Have a good week.
We may or may not have lights. We'll see.
Hopefully next time. Bye-bye.